Hi Cancer, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and we are going to jump in and do a read for the second half of April. This will be you and two. That who could be a friend, family member, boyfriend, girlfriend, a person of interest, or one side of a situation or another, all right? This is a general read. If you are looking for a personal read, go to The Guided Intuitive up here or my description box, all right? So let's jump into this. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's happening for you here. We've got a full moon that's happening in Scorpio that is coming at the end of the month, around the 26th of April here. We just finished the new moon in Aries on the 11th of April. So that was an opportunity to manifest. Some of you could still be in that manifesting mode so things can transform, which is what Scorpio was all about at the end of the month, all right? So this is an opportunity for a lot of you, especially in love, which is what my bi-weeklies are going to be focusing on. And of course, my monthlies focus on what the universe wants you to know. You'll see that at the end. But as it pertains to love, this is an opportunity to manifest what you want, to transform it, and to take something that perhaps is old and stale to something that is new and fresh, right? So this is the opportunity for you. So let's go ahead and pull a moon card just for you as it pertains to the full moon, and see what advice is important for Cancer to be aware of the last 2 weeks of April. Okay, let's take a look at what that is as it pertains especially to love. Okay, let's take a look at this. Okay, nice. Okay, guys, beautiful. So what do we have here? This is, I enjoy the serendipity of life. The unexpected can be wonderful, right? So, I mean, how many times do we sometimes get into the mode and think, oh, the unexpected? Oh, I don't want to know. Oh gosh, we think the worst. And why do we do that? Okay, so this is about changing that mindset. What about you embracing the unexpected? What if it could be better than you thought it would be, right? How many times has that happened where when you let go of the reins that something beautiful came in place thereof, right? So this is about you focusing on that intention, right? So that's what this is, that's what's coming into play. And so you might want to do is to note that in the comments below, just to get things going in terms of this, especially related to love. The unexpected can be wonderful, right? So put that in, put it in your vibration, and be open to some of these unexpected events in the next 2 weeks within April, all right? So that's your full moon message for you, okay? I'll put that aside. And let's go ahead. We're going to start with you and do a read for you, and then we're going to jump into this other person, right? And so for you, we're going to find out where you're at, what it is that you need to know, your strengths, that type of thing. Then this other person, we're going to jump in and find out what they like and dislike about you, and also what they want most from you, and so forth. All right. So I'm going to use my spring cards. I call them. They're so pretty. They're just for springtime. I just love them. So this is a perfect time to use these. So let's take a look at what's happening for you, Cancer. Where are you at right now? Okay. This wants to come out. What is that? What do we got? We've got the Emperor energy. Very interesting. Aries energy is in the house, okay? Now, the Emperor in this card is a 4 card, which is about balance, right? Balance, structured, that type of thing. Give me another card for Cancer here, wants to come through here. What do we have? The 2 of Voices, which is the 2 of Swords, making some sort of choice. So I'm going to pull one more card because I want to see if there is another thing in terms of the choice here. Let's take a look. Okay, here we go. So we get the Emperor card here that we see here. This is what kind of like you kind of standing. This is about being very strong, solid in a foundation. You're creating a strong, solid, structured foundation for yourself. Now, some of you might be dealing with an Aries. It could very much be the case, or you might have it in your chart, or again, you're just taking on this energy. And this is about, getting grounded, right? Especially as it pertains to love, giving love some sort of structure, some sort of foundation, so it could be built, so something can be built up, upon, right? And then I get the 2 of Voices, which is the 2 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, okay? And this is about making some sort of choice, right? So this is an opportunity that, there's a choice. Should I walk through this door or should I not, right? So that's what this talks about. And so in this situation, you could be dealing and have a choice between an Aries and perhaps a water sign, because the next card that we have is the Page of Emotions. And this talks about cups, the Page of Cups. This is an opportunity for you. This is a message that might be coming through that's very curious and energetic. Could be, again, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Someone similar to yourself here, okay? So it could be someone who's got that same energy, or this is just a choice that you're having to make on what door that you're going to walk through in terms of love. So again, you could have a choice between a fire sign and a water sign, even an air sign, you guys too, as well. Let me pull one more card to see anything else on this Two of Voices that wants to come out here, the change. I get Four of Inspiration, which is the Four of Wands, all right? This is about really getting that foundation, that stability, and it's about, creating, a connection with Source. I don't know if you can kind of see that. There's all these, it's going up into the sky. It's beautiful. It's kind of like a network. And this is creating a happy home. This is happy harmony. This is actually can indicate marriage as well. I will let you know. It's very beautiful, but really creating a really wonderful, solid foundation at home to where it really makes you feel really good about being there. Okay. But that's what's coming through here. So it could be an opportunity in terms of love. And that's what's coming into play. Anything else in terms of this Two of Swords that wants to come out for the love cards? Let's take a look at what they have to say. All right. What do we have here? Wow. It's almost like it's too good to be true. It almost feels like it's too good to be true. I'm going to pull one more card. Okay. And it could be, kind of watch if it is, I'm going to pull one more card and see what it wants to clarify that. Okay, so this is about that maybe something has been kind of hot and cold, on and off in terms of a relationship, and then it moves to saying, okay, well, let's go ahead and get married. This is like to have some reservations on that, a little bit, just to kind of, being realistic about it, right? So that's what this is saying. But it also is this is an opportunity to understand how you feel. Some of you maybe are not sure how you feel, so give it time, okay? That's what it's saying. Give it time. Make room for love. Don't be a workaholic so much is what's coming through here as well. This is saying is make room for love and, keep your connections alive, get to know them and start nurturing them if love is what it is that you want. But that's what I see coming through for some of you now. What is your opportunity? Okay, let's take a look at what is your opportunity. Okay, some of you are working really hard. All right, I think that's a lot of you are. Okay, your opportunity. Four of Cups, nice. So this is about stability. This is also about thinking before you make the move, right? Just what we talked about here. So this is about before taking that next cup, it's about contemplating. What is it that you really want? What are my values? What can I compromise on and what can I not compromise on, right? So this is about being honest with yourself here, okay, on what it is that you want. There's an opportunity at hand, and she's looking at the love that she's had before, right? And it's an opportunity. It's like, what's interesting here is that there's 3 cups here and there's one big old cup right here that she's sitting in. So before that she takes this next big cup, she's going to review the others and what were the lessons that I've learned in this, right? And what is it that I really want before I just start taking action, right? And the 4s are about, again, that stability. So I am going to pull, not these cards, I want these ones. I'm going to pull a card on this to find out what specifically would want to come out in terms of this. It's about thinking things over before you make a move, and that's the opportunity, okay? Anything else? Okay, so this is about self-sabotage. This is about maybe having some sort of distorted view about the situation, all right? So this is about clearing any sort of negativity that might be holding you back before you move forward in love because you don't want to screw up a good thing, okay? That's what's coming into play. So this is about any sort of negativity that needs to be released, whether it's a self-talk that's happening here, whether it's a sabotage or any outside influences. This is saying there is some sort of negativity that is distorting your view in the relationship or situation. I am going to pull a surrender card on what this is. This is about surrendering to what is really happening, seeing things for what they really are, not to how you imagine them to be or want them to be and color them in, right? This is saying look at something for what it truly is, just that, nothing more, okay? So that's what this is saying. So this is saying, go with the flow instead of fighting it because you can't change a situation. This is about accepting things exactly as they are, okay? So that's your opportunity. What is your challenge? You're saying, well, Michelle, it's to do that. I can certainly understand that, but let's pull a card and get some specifics here. Your challenge here, okay, let's take a look. Okay, so your challenge is to let something come to an end. This is the Ten of Swords. This is coming to an end, the end of anxiety. This is the end of some sort of completion in terms of a defeat, a loss of some sort. So that's what I get is that Your challenge is to let go of something that didn't work, and it could be an old thinking. Again, that old thinking, it could be that, in terms of that, the 10 of swords here. Let's take a look at what that is. 10 of voices. Yeah, surrendering to worry. Let worry go. This is about, it's just going to lead. When you worry, it leads to an anxiety-driven life, okay? And this is saying, this is all about the anxiety, right? So it's about letting the anxiety go. Some of you might have an issue with that, and my heart goes out to you, and I totally understand, because this is really about harnessing that, putting rituals together that are going to help you overcome this and relax, breathing techniques, right? Getting yourself in an environment that feels better for yourself, creating a love life and your life by design that feels great. So this is about breathing those worries into your body and then letting them go, right? So focus on the power of your heart, and this is saying have faith that Spirit's going to guide you. Breathe out breathe in white light and let go of the darkness, right? Any impurities, all right? So anytime that happens, that is one exercise that you can actually do, but make a commitment to check it, and right, to when that comes up, breathe in white light and let go all of the dark impurities, right? So that's what you want to remember, and focus on the power of your heart and have faith that your heart is guiding you in the right direction, all right? So surrendering to worry and the anxiety in a relationship or situation, that is your challenge. And then I get the Hierophant energy, which is, really doing that. It's Taurus energy, but it's really making the time to make that happen and actually do that, right? So this is, really, kind of calling on that Hierophant energy, focusing on changing beliefs, the negative talk, tradition, and it's a 5 card, meaning that's conflict, having change. So it's about creating change in this, okay? So surrendering to worry is going to help. What is it that you need to focus on as it pertains to love, in what's happening within your life? What's going on here? What do you need to focus on? Knight of Voices. So this is the Knight of Swords. And this is someone very coming in very, very fast, okay? They're very energetic. They're very passionate. They're full of adventure and lots of lust. So you might have someone coming towards you, okay? So that's what's coming through. And what this is talking about is be careful, because they can be very hasty and opinionated, right? They can come in pretty quick and leave pretty quick. So you might be taking on this energy in terms of jumping into passion really, really fast. This is saying just hold your horses a little bit, okay? Slow the horsey down, all right? Hold on a second. Let's see what else wants to come out in terms of what it is that you need to focus on, all right? Let's take a look what we have here. The Hanged Muse. So this is about this is like the hangman. And this is about, some sort of delays that are happening in terms of this passion coming through here. There's like some sort of delays, okay? So, it's like, it's water. It's almost like it's like water energy to me, but this is about looking at something in using your perception and looking at from a different point of view. So this is looking at something in a different way, that is going to look at this situation in a different way, okay? I'm going to pull a love card to see what wants to come out. But yeah, look at the situation in a different way is what you need to focus in on. See things differently, okay? Let's take a look. What do we have here? Options, multiple choices, and many options that are available. So this is saying that you might have options in love as well, but options to look at things from a different way, okay? A different standpoint. Maybe that you had thought that, my gosh, that all passion is not worth having because it comes and goes. Well, passion can be a really beautiful thing. It can ignite the fire in you. It can just really, really bring forth a lot of creative energy as well. So there's different ways to look at things. So that's what this is saying. So you might have some options here, okay? You could be also, what you need to focus on is your spiritual detox and cleansing, okay? And it's a perfect time to do it with that Scorpio full moon coming at the end of the month, on the 26th there. So that's going to be very key. So some of you are going through a spiritual cleanse and a purging of old energy, and maybe seeing things differently for the first time, because when especially when we get that Hierophant that's coming through that you had, there is a change of you're looking at things from a different standpoint, okay? Let's take a look at your strength position. What's your strength position for Cancer next 2 weeks, second 2 weeks of April 2021? Here we go. What is it? We got the Knight of Materials and the Three of Emotions. So the Knight of Pentacles, The Knight of Pentacles is all about being very efficient and routine oriented in love or whatever it is that you're doing so it can actually grow and prosper, right? It can bloom, right? I mean, look at this stallion here. I mean, it's really, it's so beautiful. And this is an opportunity about, going through emotion to get some, to grow something, to, create beauty. Now, the Three of Cups is all talking about community. This is coming together with others. This is networking. This is, communication with, and it's also teamwork. It could be, partnership, working with others in the community, right? So this is going to be your strength, is working with others in the community to make things grow and bloom. All right. So it could be getting out in the community, as well. Anything else that wants to come out in your strength position? What do we get? Three of Wands. Wow. Again, communication. This is, creating some sort of strategy, preparation, and foresight. So your strength is about creating a strategy in terms of moving forward in love, right? And it is about teamwork and collaboration and taking those necessary steps to get towards the love that you want, right? Or what it is that you want that is passionately brewing within you, okay? I'm going to pull a love card. Let's take a look in terms of your strength. What message does Cancer need to be aware of in terms of strength in their position here? What does Cancer need to be aware of? What messages do we have for Cancer next 2 weeks? Something flipped. I thought I felt it. Okay. Let's get any messages for Cancer second 2 weeks of April 2021. What messages wants to come through for Cancer? Let's take a look. What is that? Whoa, what do we have here? What do we have here? Turning over a brand new leaf. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is good. This is really good because this is improvements, change. You're going through some sort of, again, with that detox happen, your strength is your change. So embrace that change. Remember at the beginning, I embrace the unexpected, right? So that's what's coming through there. Okay. So the unexpected can be wonderful is what it was. I enjoy the serendipity of life. All right. So that's what it's saying. Anything else? What your strength is? This is about this is about trust issues for some of you. It could be that some of you, this is about getting rid of any sort of insecurities and ridding of that. And getting support to help have that change in having better trust in others. Maybe because you have had some mistrust in love, but this is about, taking a chance, and moving forward and taking the steps to turn over a new leaf, right? And to get rid of any sort of insecurities that have sheltered you from love, okay? Some of you, sometimes if you can't trust people, you're going to attract those that can't trust people as well, okay? So this is about, having some trust in others. And still being open to love. So this is what is coming in your what is it that you need to know? What is it that you need to know moving forward? Okay, what do you need to know moving forward? That you're going through an awakening. Oh my gosh, we've got the awakening card and the chariot card. You showed up in your own read. This is about taking action. You're taking the world by its reins. You're taking what it is that you want and what you're inspired about, in terms of moving forward in love. You know that you are protected, right? And the chariot's protected in this. And it's about balancing out your light and your dark sides here. And also using the power within you and protection that that you can offer trust to others, and when to zig and zag, right? You've been reawakened is what this is, a brand new awakening on how to move forward, instill trust and fall in love and not be shelters off and cut yourself off of love. And that's what's going to be key. You've developed that strength in you. It's like that powerhouse of that solar plexus, all that light there. You've developed that confidence, Cancer, coming through. And I'm so proud of you in this too, because it's like you've been awakened and now you just, you repel others that are not that are kind of not on your vibe, okay? And that's what I feel here. Anything else in terms of the love cards? Transformation. Oh yeah, Cancer. This is so awesome. So this is Rising of the Phoenix. I mean, it couldn't get any more beautiful. It's like a herd of horses couldn't stop you. Look at this, right? So it's kind of like you are so protected and you're moving forward and taking action here in your glorious self. And I mean, I gotta tell you, it's so beautiful. You're awakened about, how to, trust again and to get rid of some of the insecurity that has been holding you back. The worry, any sort of anxiety, you've kind of cleansed that and been transformed. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at this other side and this other person, all right? Let's take a look at this other person and see what's happening over there. Where are they at right now? What's about this other person, all right? Beautiful, guys, beautiful, okay? Two of materials. This is Two of Pentacles. They're adapting and balancing to a new change, right? So that's what this is about. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. They may have that in their chart, okay? Or they're just taking on the energy. But this is being adapting and balancing to a new energy. I think that they've gone through a change, and that's why this is happening. But let's continue and see, okay? Let's continue and see, all right? Anything more on this Two of Materials? Death card, guys. You can't... There you go. They have gone through something. They had some sort of death, okay, that had happened. Scorpio energy, right? So they could have Scorpio in their chart, but this is all about, you know what it is? It's like some sort of ending that had to happen within here. And it was so important for this, so this person can actually move on to that next step in life. It's kind of like something had to part, right? Something had to break, okay? And the universe said, okay, this person's maybe been balancing things, balancing two things, two people. Could be the case, but there's a death that's coming to that. I got to pull one more card after the death card. Okay, let's take a look at what that is. So something's coming to an end on that. Okay, anything else? Six of Materials. Wow. This is equal give and take generosity. So they've had to put something to an end so they could actually pregnate and kind of have this new beginning. Now, that's figuratively. Now, you know, some of you it could be literally. I don't know if you might be pregnant, you know, or some, you know, it could be the case. But this is Scorpio energy, Earth energy. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. And the six is all about, you know, charity, equal give and take, right? This is all about that. It's generous. It's generosity. It's giving and receiving, right? So they were balancing two things. Something came to an end, so then they could actually balance their life out. And that's what's coming through, okay? Let's take a look at a love card and see what wants to come out for this, all right? This other person, growing. They're leveling up and expanding, okay? Especially as it pertains to love, okay? So this is beautiful, guys. So they've had some growth. They've had some growth that took place, okay? Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be another person. They could have just experienced growth within themselves and their energy as well. Let's take a look at what it is that they want most. What is it that they want from you? What is it that they want from you? What do they want from you? Oh my gosh, I get the 10 of Inspirations. I get the 10 of Wands. They want to let go of the burdens. And then I get the Queen of Voices. And that is the Queen of Swords. And she's all about, you know, being very, very, you know, I don't want to say this. She's a very quick thinker. She influences perception, right? Quick thinking, very, very perceptive. So I feel that what they want from you is to rid of any sort of burdens, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They want to let those go. The 10, this is a 10. They want to let go of the burdens. And then they also want to come together in meeting of the minds, right? I think with this person, you've got a real strong connection with them too. You know, in the mind, right? Could also be within the within the universe. I just feel that there is a strong connection, like a telepathy between you two. These are all, you know, you're both very wise, but you know, she's very, very wise. There's owls down here, and then there's also ravens or crows there, and they're very instinctual, perceptive, right? And so they want to let go of the burdens, and they want to, you know, they want to see things differently. Okay, so interesting. I'm going to pull anything more that they want most from you. Give me more on this Queen of Voices. Okay, any more? 9. Wow. This is about getting rid of any sort of anxiety. You know, the 9 is coming to fruition. This is getting rid of that anxiety. This is getting rid of that despair. And this is getting rid of all of that. And getting rid of all of that defeat. Okay. They want you to get rid of all of that. That's what they want most from you. Anything else? Let's pull a love card. Let's take a look. Things are hidden. So there is some shadows that things are hidden. I'll show you this in a minute, guys. Let's pull one more card. Yeah. So what they want most from you is this is about, you know, this is about things are hidden within the shadows, right? And so that's what's coming in the next full moon. So it could be things are going to be transformed at the next full moon on the 26th of this month. And this is happy home, things going well, content. So what they want most from you is perhaps some of you, they might want a home with you. They might want to create happiness between you, to create a happy home that you both, have together, just share your hearts or just come together where you both feel that you feel happy, and that's what I feel. So for some of you, that could very much well be the case. Yeah, right now it's been a little bit unclear which way do we go. It's been a little bit confusing. Again, it's divine timing because the shadows, that the full moon is going to be big, guys. I really feel for you. Okay, I think things are going to clear up at the full moon. Okay, especially if you're dealing with the Scorpio as well. But I do feel the Scorpio moon is going to help with that. So it's divine timing here, guys. Divine timing. What do they like about you? What do they like about you? Okay, let's take a look what that is. Yeah, what they like is when they want to start fresh. They want to start fresh and anew. There's no doubt about it. They want a new slate. They want to start over in a clean slate. Okay, this is divine timing. Anything else that they like about you? That you're trustworthy, reliable, right? And they honor you for that. They honor you for that. Okay, what do they dislike about you? Let's take a look. Dislike. What they dislike. They dislike perhaps maybe how you make money. Okay, for some of you, maybe some of you are readers. Some of you are just doing maybe you make money through investments. They dislike the fact that you haven't had any celebrations together. That's for sure. They dislike the fact that there's not a lot. They want more good times together. They miss that, right? And they feel that they dislike the fact that things aren't stable, right? That the investment's not paying off that they put in within you is what I feel too, okay? They dislike the fact that you're putting a lot on self-love right now. And again, it's about divine timing. I think that through this process, Cancer, you've been taking care of you, and that trumps everything. And maybe they feel a little neglected, okay? So what we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna bring this over to an extent, and we're gonna talk about a little bit about, more about what it is that, what is it that they haven't told you? What is their next move? What it is that is their biggest challenge, and what is their greatest fear, or what they're most afraid of in this. And then also about what they're most impressed by, and a few other things, and the potential outcome. So if you're interested, go ahead and click the link below. I look forward to seeing you next time, guys. Until then, namaste.